What's up, my team community? In today's video, we're going to be ranking every Spotlight Sim reward and the special moments cards that have come with them by tier using the tier ranker DBG style. Shout out to him for starting these lists. I love watching his, and some of my subs have asked me to do this video, so let's get it. There's been so many really great budget beasts come out of this challenge set, and the moments we got from doing them. This list was definitely a tough one to rank. I'm loving the Spotlight Sim. It's still a thing for those of you that have moved on with the new packs and content that has come out. I hope that you haven't forgotten about all the free cards that are available through Spotlight Sim challenges, just waiting for you to unlock them so you can sell something overpriced and start stacking that MT. Today, 2K has done a good job with the challenges by getting the community involved and giving moments cards to performances by the community with specific cards during Spotlight Sim challenges. I would use a current player card that might have missed a moment this season. Those seem to be the cards being picked. They're still giving out these cards at this point, so if you have a performance you feel is worthy of a Spotlight Sim moments card, then all you have to do is share a picture of the box score on Twitter and use hashtag Spotlight Sim. Good luck with getting those picked. There's been quite a bit of content come out since the Spotlight Sim challenges have dropped, so if you've forgotten all the great free cards and cheap moment cards that are available, let me refresh your memory for just a moment. There are 28 other Spotlight Sim reward diamonds to collect besides Kevin Porter Jr. and Cam Reddish on the road to Pink Diamond Pascal, Brandon Ingram, and in-game James Harden Galaxy Opal. How it works is each card represents their team. There's 30 team challenges, 5 games each. Once you complete each team's 5 challenges, you unlock the diamond reward for that team. Once you complete the Eastern Conference by unlocking all 15 player rewards, you will receive a free Pink Diamond Pascal Siakam for the Eastern Conference and a free Pink Diamond Brandon Ingram for the West. Once you complete all 30 of the team's challenges, Galaxy Opal James Harden is yours free to cheese with for the rest of the year. So get to doing these challenges. I know you will need up to 10 cards from a specific team to do the challenges, but as of today, you could do all 30 teams. It would never have more than 10 or 15K MT invested. The Hawks and Cavs have went down, packs have been flying out, and all the cards can all be picked up for less than 1,500 MT to do these challenges, and the Nets playbook has even went down in price, so you're good. I'm going to rank the big 3 reward cards on this list today, as well as even the Spotlight Moments cards and the 30 Diamond Rewards challenges. Lots of great young talent in this set and the packs. Let's get started. Alright, so first up we have Daniel Theis. Daniel is a 6'9" center for the Celtics. You get him for completing those challenges. Daniel, the problem I see here with Daniel is I'm just going to review the stats that I think are significant, either good or bad, or the badges. So his playmaking is horrible. He has a 58 reaction time, only 76 speed and 64 speed with ball for a 6'8". Center is not good. However, he does have a 96 strength and a 90 post hook, which are nice, and a 93 ball. Don't forget that. And 88 mid. He's good. He's got a 96 block and 94 interior defense and great rebounding. But what I see here he doesn't have deep hooks on gold or Hall of Fame or any other color for that matter. And so that's going to really inhibit him. He does have catch and shoot and pick and popper, so he's going to be pretty good at that. But I mean, dude, there are other cards. I mean, he's the size of a small forward, power forward. So he's too slow to run at the power forward position. He does have some elite defensive badges, but being a smaller guy, I would have hoped he would have got Hall of Fame clamps. He did not. He, however, does have Hall of Fame moving truck and intimidator, brick wall. He's going to be a pretty good defensive card, and I've seen people use him and in triple threat mainly. Haven't played him in unlimited, but yeah, pretty great card there in triple threat. Just fun card to use and really strong. Can lock down the post and stop hop steps. So for that matter, I'll put him in the C tier. Next up, we have Pink Diamond Spencer Dinwiddie. And Pink Diamond Spencer Dinwiddie, I've got to put him, oh man. For me, his release is tough, is very inconsistent. And even though he has some great defensive badges, he doesn't feel great on defense, even with the 80 strength that he has. He has no post game whatsoever. 69 interior defense, but man, I don't know. I really like this card, and I feel like he's very comparable to a Malcolm Brogdon, who I'm also going to be ranking pretty high. He's got 94 speed. He's elite there on speed. His driving dunk with Stotts can go to, and shoot can go to 87, which is great, and goes along well with his Giant Slayer fancy footwork, slithery, pro touch, and then, great finishing badges. He is an elite shooter if you have his release down. And for me, I'm not going to, because I'm not perfect with his release, I'm not going to say that you can't be. It's just like, it's a unique release, so you have to use it a lot. Dimer, downhill floor, needle thread, quick first step, and tight handles on Hall of Fame. Every other playmaking badge. clamps, pick dodger, tireless. He does have gold intimidator, so I got to put Spencer Dinwiddie up here on S tier, and 2, his price is rock bottom, so yeah, there's that. Next up, we have Joe Harris here, and I'm going to put Joe Harris on C tier, and look, I get it, Joe Harris is an elite shooter in this game, but he also has, I believe he has big man handles. I think I looked it up, and he's got the normal hesitations and crossovers, all that stuff. Only 80 speed with ball at 6'6". That's kind of slow, bro, to not being, not have any elite defense. You only can shoot, and you don't really do anything else. There's no finishing. What's his dunking? I believe it's 70. Yeah, 70 driving dunk. So nothing great there, to say the least. Yeah, no finishing. He is an elite shooter, though. Don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of elite shooters that can also do other stuff. So Joe Harris. Yeah, we're putting you on C tier, bro, because, like, you don't have any Hall of Fame defensive badges, and you're one-dimensional on offense, pretty much. I mean, he does have quite a few playmaking badges, but it is the most random ones and that you could get for a guard. So, yeah, we're just going to put him there. Frank Ntilikina. Dude, I'm putting this dude all the way up on A tier, and this might be a little bit controversial, as DBG would say. But Frank, for me, is the best non-range extender point guard in the game. And he's got the stuff to back it up everywhere else. He does have an 85 3 ball, which is good. 80 shot, man. He hits, man. He's the best of that base 8 release, or whatever, I guess it's Clyde Drexler and Dominique Wilkins. 85 driving dunk. He can go to the basket. He is an elite post player for a guard. 79 post move, 72 post hook, 78 post fade. He's got 85 strength, dude. With my shoe and coach on my budget account, I put a Weatherman on him, gives him 88, and then the coach gives him +5. He's at 93 strength, bro. 90 speed. He has 95 perimeter defense, 97 lat quick, 98 steal, 80 shot contest, which is pretty good. And yeah, let's just say, dude is a pretty damn good player. He's a good finisher. He's got Giant Slayer, which helps him there. He's okay shooting badges, not great, but playmaking, he's elite. Ankle breaker, dimer, downhill, floor general, needle threader, quick first step, tight outs, and impeccable on Hall of Fame. Then he has all the rest of the badges, including handles for days and post spin technician, which is great. Hall of Fame chase down artist, one of the most underrated badges in the game, especially to put it on a point guard. If you get blown by because you think that the game's equalizer's kicking in, you can always come back and just chase down them and block them. Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, lightning reflexes, off ball, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo, dude, defensive leader, and he has gold, moving truck, dude. I mean, like, if he had range extender, dude, he'd be the best point guard in the game, I think, possibly. But then his release might not add up to that, but he would be up there. I'm telling you, he'd definitely be S tier for this, but I'm gonna put him on A tier because I know what limitations not being able to pull from a few feet behind the 3-point line means. Next up, we have Kevin Knox, and dude, the animations on this card are just jacked up. Look, I'm putting you on D tier, Kevin Knox. And, dude, last year, one of my favorite budget ballers to play with, the Amethyst Generation Next. This year, like, dude, what is up with this card? So, did they not know that he still has all of his normal signatures, like his normal 1 or normal 2 hesitation, crossover behind the back, he dribbles like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Shaq, and this gave this guy a 90 ball handle, 88 3-pointer. Yeah, so the badges, like, with all that stuff, with he doesn't have good animations. They give this guy downhill, quick first step, base career, tight handles, ankle breaker, and handle for days. And, like, dude, you're not breaking anybody's ankles with these dribble moves. On defense, he's got clamps, pogo stick, tireless trapper. I mean, he's intimidator on goal, interceptor on goal, chase down on goal. I mean, he seems to be like a pretty good card. He's got great shooting badges, just none of them. He doesn't have range extender. Like, he doesn't have clutch shooter. Yeah, he does. He's on goal. Never mind. I mean, he seems to have pretty much, everything else that you would need from a card, except for his animations are just horrible. Like, And the fact that he's like 30 KMT just makes it even worse. So yeah, you're going down there. Next up we have Mitchell Robinson, and I had to put him on B tier. And the only reason I'm putting him on B tier is because dude is not a there's not a thing he can do on offense besides pick and rolls, which are pretty tough in this meta of off-balling. Everyone has Hall of Fame clamps and post-move lockdown in the paint. He's got 81 speed, which is nice, but he doesn't feel that fast. 95 driving dunk, but you know, he doesn't. You can't go to the basket with him. He does have downhill quick first step, but very horrible ball handling. On defense, he is elite though, man. Defensive leader, rim protector, rebound, post move, moving truck, pogo, intimidator, heart crusher, clamps, chase down, brick wall. He does have all the guard badges too. He has every single badge to play defense with this card. He just he has no offense at all. His best offensive rating is a 68 mid. It's even better than his post hook. His post moves are 50 and post fade is 52. Dude, he's B tier. He'd be better if he was not so one-dimensional, but he really is. And he has a 40 ball handle, so his driving dunk's going to feel a lot less as good. And he's not going to be able to do the, speed boost out of the post animation either. And so that's really going to limit things for him. Next up we have, why is this doing this now? Why did the screen shrink? I'm sure if you played with him and you're great with him, that's fine. He is a good defender, although an elite level defender doesn't not have Hall of Fame Intimidator or even Intimidator at all. He has no post badges, no rebounding badges, nothing like that. There are many better cards to play defense with, and this guy is not good at going to the rim. He does have 85 driving dunk, but he's slow. 82 speed with ball. For a guy like this, when I used him, I didn't feel like he dunked that well. He does have great ratings other than that. You could maybe put him at B tier. He's an 88 3 ball, but no range extender. He's got catch, corner, flex, and green on Hall of Fame, and then quick draw, slippery off ball, and hot zone hunter. You just put him on B tier. He is, but no Intimidator. And the reason I don't think they didn't give him Intimidator was not because it would have made him a pink diamond. It's because they gave him a 93 shot contest and a 70 shot contest on, on his tendency. So if you're off balling, he actually might stick his hand up 70% of the time. And if you're on balling and you are good at contesting, he's going to contest everything. And so this card was more of a test to see if it would actually work. If the stats actually worked compared to the badges. Because, this is what Matisse Thybulle is. And from what I know, people are saying, he's one of the best defenders in the game. So, there are a lot of good two guards on this list. So, we got to put Matisse right there. Next up, we have Pink Diamond Pascal Siakam, and dude, I think this card is elite, bro. Pascal is a power forward, small forward, who actually, is not one that's just put in that position to keep them from being an Opal. He actually is that position, and is 6'9". He has 3-point plays. He's got nice hot zones, 94 3-pointer, 87 mid. He's got 85 driving dunk. I would improve that one, boost that one up with stats, obviously. Post game is where he got kind of nerfed at. You might want to boost that up a little bit. 81 post moves, though. At least he got nerfed on hook and fade, because hook and fade seem to go in regardless. 86 speed with ball, 90 speed, 85 vertical. I would put a shoe on him as well, the hyper dunk shoe. He has 88 help defense, 95 interior, 91 perimeter, 95 lack quick, dude. This guy is... I used Jabari Parker against him, and although I was able to finesse my way in the post and score some points and, figure out some ways to score against him, he was a defensive beast. And, just impossible to stop. What in the crap? Alright, I'm just freaking screwing up over here. On offense, dude, he's a very elite Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, so he's going to dunk on everybody. So I would suggest making that dunk even stronger and, making that good. Hall of Fame Pick and Roller, Pro Touch as well. those are some, those are some very rare badges that not a ton of people have them, especially for a free card. Hall of Fame catch and shoot clutch. He has Hall of Fame range extender, pick and popper, green machine, difficult and corner. He's got gold deadeye, gold slippery, gold quick draw, Hall of Fame downhill quick first step and post spin there. And he's got a few other gold badges. Not going to be able to dribble with this card much. I don't think he has the best of dribbling animations anyway. Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator. Got those 3 on money, pogo, pickpocket, post move, rim, trapper, defensive leader. He's got gold brick wall and box, worm, rebound chaser, moving truck. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's a very elite card in this game. I mean, you got 28 Hall of Fame badges, but like the Hall of Fame badges that he got, they're actually like ones that really will matter to him. A lot of the times they just throw random shit on a card, and they just got all these Hall of Fame badges. Well, it's like those Hall of Fame badges really don't feel that much different than the gold version. So next up we have Fred VanVleet, and like, dude, this card is being held out of hostage out of the S tier because of his height, but dude, he's pretty elite in this game, man. He is a 6-foot point guard who I have had very good success with against the Giants, Giannis, Magic, Oscar, whatever. Just really good. 93-3, 94 driving layup, 90 draw foul, so he does draw fouls when he goes to the rim. That's actually really good. 95 speed. He's got 85 vertical, which isn't terrible for a little guy like him. Shot contest is 57, which kind of sucks. 96 perimeter defense, though, 96 lat quick, 95 pass perception, 95 speed with ball, 94 ball handle. Elite finishing badges, slithery, teardropper, pro touch, giant slayer, fancy, and more. He's got catch and shoot, clutch, range extender, green machine, and corner, and tireless on Hall of Fame. He's got, gold deadeye, gold quick draw, gold slippery off ball, Hall of Fame dimer, unpluckable quick first step, and floor general. He has no handles for days, and so that's another reason why I left this card off, and the fact that he doesn't have Hall of Fame intimidator and can't really contest shots. He's got gold, and so that's going to make it tough for him just as a 6-footer. He's going to run into some issues there in the post, but other than that, man, he's a great card, dude. Great card. Next up, we have Lauri Markkanen, and he's going down here on D tier, man. Like, you can't use a card that doesn't have defensive badges at all. Just in this game, like, your center used to not need clamps. Your center needs clamps. His defense is horrible. 55 lateral quickness, dude. He's getting blown by every time. He has a 62 shot contest. He has a 55 block. He has, 78 speed, which is okay, but he's one of those guys that feels slower. He's elite on offense, but, bro, I would rather have Daniel Theis that doesn't have Limitless that actually could play defense than this guy. And they're very similar on speed, but one Hall of Fame badge on defensive rebounding is brick wall. He's got 3 golds, post move, rim protector, and box, dude. Rim protector with a 50 block, bro. He's not protecting anybody's rim. Next up, we have Kevin Porter Jr. A lot of people ask me about this card, but there's just like so many better cards to play at the center position. I would never run him at power 4. Way too slow, no lateral quickness, dude. You would get dusted by pretty much any power forward, small forward, diamond or above in the game. So it's not even close, and it's not like dude's gonna go and just dominate you in the post. I mean, he does have good post ratings, but he's not a strong character. He's weak, and he doesn't have any badges. Like, so I mean, you have 61 strength on this guy. Like, get out of here, bro. You're not playing center for any of my teams. I would never even think about that. Next up, we have Christian Wood, and hey, I'll put Christian at B tier. He feels like a worse Harry Giles, and Harry Giles is, well, Harry Giles' price has gone up to $35-40K now. But this Christian Wood, no range extender on Christian Wood, which is unfortunate because, that would actually kind of fit the mold of what they made this card out to be. His defensive stats are a little bit low. A lot of yellow stats if you look 2KMT Central. 76 lat quick. His speed and speed with ball is good, 83-74. 69 ball handle, can be boosted up. Driving dunk, he's all right. He's okay in the post, the 70s. I mean, like, we're used to getting shitty rated post cards now, so that's, there's only a few elite ones, and those are ones that you would think you'd play center with. This guy's a little bit undersized at 6'10" for center. He does have quite a few playmaking badges. He's got catch and shoot and pick and popper. On playmaking, or on defensive rebounding, brick wall, chase down, pogo, rebound chaser, rim protector, and tireless. He has gold clamps, gold intimidator, post move lockdown, off ball pest, which is nice for a big to have. Yeah, so he's a B tier player. Next up, we have Lance Stephenson, and I'm gonna put Lance Stephenson up on S tier, dude. He can spam between the legs. I know that At Me Bro Show's trying to get that banned, but for right now, he can spam the between the legs all the way up the court. It is an OP move for sure. It took me a while to learn how to do it, but that's because I'm old. Lance is point guard, shooting guard, unlike the other card. And DBG said he didn't see the value in it, and it's like, well, dude, he can actually play point guard now, okay? He has 94 speed, 93 speed with ball, 96 ball handle, 91 3, 95 mid, 96 lat quick. He's got 95 perimeter, 90 help defense, 84 and 88 on rebounding, dude, which is always a big boost. But at the point guard position, you're not going to see that boost. He's an elite finisher with Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, Slithery, and Teardropper on Hall of Fame. He does have gold cross keys too, which is nice. Catch and shoot, that's a big man badge. Catch and shoot, Green Machine, Hot Start, Hot Zone Hunter on Hall of Fame. I would have liked to have seen Hall of Fame range extender, but it's okay, dude. I mean, they gave this guy the works on playmaking, ankle breaker, dimer, floor, general, handle for days, quick first step, tight handles. He has a ton of gold badges there too. He's got Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator, off ball pest, Hall of Fame rebound chaser, pogo stick, pick dodger. He's got gold post move, lockdown, pickpocket, interceptor, and trapper. Yeah, dude, he's a really good card. Next up, we have another point guard up here, Malcolm Brogdon, and this is one of my favorite point guards / cards in the game. He's basically got Dr. J's dribble moves. If he could dunk like Dr. J, he might be the best point guard in the game. But he's got 3-point plays, hot zones everywhere outside the three-pointer. He doesn't hardly miss. He has a 96 3-point shot. Some other stuff I like: 93 speed and speed with ball, 92 perimeter defense, 94 lat quick, 91 steal, 78 shot contest is not horrible. He's got he's got good gold finishing badges, but at least he has a good ones. Teardropper, Slithery, Pro Touch, Giant Slayer, Elite finishing badges there for a guard. They're on gold. And then all of his shooting badges, most of them are on Hall of Fame anyway. Deadeye, Quick Draw, Green Machine, Flexible, Range Extender, Slippery Off Ball. Those are huge. He also has Clutch and Corner and Difficult. Hall of Fame Dimer, Floor General, Quick First Step. He needs handle for days and tight handles, and he's missing these. And that's because I think we're going to get a higher end card. But, dude, if you play with this card, he's elite. He's got 6 defensive badges. They're all in Hall of Fame, and if they weren't, I would move him down here, but at least he has those on Hall of Fame. And I don't know that I ever really went into Kevin Porter Jr. because I got paused, so we're going to go back right now and go into Kevin Porter Jr. real quick, and I'll tell you why he's on A tier. You've probably been sitting here wondering, like, what the hell happened to Kevin Porter Jr.? But that's because my 2-year-old was going crazy. He still is. Mike can hear him in the background. For me, Kevin Porter Jr., just because, like, I would use Lance Stephenson or, some of the other guys that aren't up here yet over him. He's not elite finisher, even though he has a lot of the badges. Like, let me tell you, like, downhill gets you a lot of dunks, and right now it seems like you need Hall of Fame downhill, and he just doesn't have that much, like, he doesn't feel like ferocious going to the rim. He doesn't have Intimidator, which is at the 2, man. You're running into T-Mac and Jordan when you're using a bunch of these dudes. And if you don't have Intimidator, you will get wasted by somebody like them. But just because, like, you have to have that badge to help boost your chances of making them miss. And as we go further, it's going to get even worse. But Kevin Porter Jr. just, to me, doesn't feel as fast as, say, his counterpart Cameron Reddish. And he has an elite release. He has great handles. 52 strength. It's tough. 40 block shot. 44 interior defense. And no rebounding. 34, 60. I mean, it's just those things right there that just kind of make me think that he's not up here on this S tier. And then, we've kind of overrated him some. Next up, we have Eric Bledsoe. And I gotta put my man Eric Bledsoe right here. And Eric Bledsoe, let's see. There's a reason why I'm putting him on B tier, not A tier. He's not my favorite dribble animations. He's 6'1", and I know size isn't all that important, but it doesn't really matter to me that much because I have Fred VanVleet here. But I'd put him on A tier. He's got good 3-ball in mid, 89-90. 92 ball handle, 94 speed with ball and acceleration and speed, 95 vertical. He has an 83 shot contest. He's very high defensive ratings, 96, 97, 90 steal. Finishing badges, elite Hall of Fame badges of Slithery, Pro Touch, and Giant Slayer, and Relentless. He has Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He does have gold range extender and several other gold badges, including Deadeye. He has 4 playmaking Hall of Fame badges, quick first step, floor general, downhill, and dimer. So going to be elite going to the basket with those badges as well. He has handles for days. Yeah, I mean, I think I might just need to be going back and using this card a little bit more, because he looks pretty damn good here as I look at him again. And if he can shoot like Eric Bledsoe or Malcolm Brogdon, he'd be here. Or if he was a little bit taller, but he's not, unfortunately. And that's why he's right there. Next up, we have Cameron Reddish, and everybody knows, dude, he is S tier all the way. He's one of the, I would say he's easily a top 4 shooting guards, small forward in the game. T-Mac, Dr. J, Michael Jordan, Cameron Reddish, Tyler Herro. I mean, I may be leaving somebody off. I probably am, but those would be my top 5 just off the top of my head if somebody asked me. Cameron Reddish is in there. 95 driving dunk, 91 speed. He's 6'8". Unfortunately, no 3-point plays, but he does have 95 lat quick, 95 pass perception, 90 vertical. He does have a lot of nerf stats, though, that kind of piss me off, man, when I look at him. No elite finishing badges. However, he does have fast break and showtime, which I like because they boost your takeovers for you and everybody. Hall of Fame acrobat is nice. He has Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, Slithery, and Fancy on gold, though, so that's okay. Deadeye, Green Machine, Difficult Shots, Range Extender, Catch and Shoot, Hall of Fame. Yeah, those are some really good Hall of Fame badges. He's got Hall of Fame Quick First Step, Space Creator, Stop and Go. No downhill badge, but he does have handles for days and tight handles. So, yeah, this is a good card. Clamps, an Intimidator, and Interceptor on Hall of Fame. Those are 3 of my 4 favorite guard defensive badges besides Chase Down. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, he deserves to be up there. And in game, he plays like an Opal, for sure. Next up, we have Diamond PJ Washington. And this might be controversial for some, but I played with this card one time, man, and I dropped 48 points with him. And unfortunately, I record on my damn Xbox instead of my deal, but that was going to be a nice little gameplay that I had there with him, and it never happened. I have played against him. He is so hard to stop. Even with the AI playing with him, the computer and the challenges, I found he was one of the best cards in the challenges, and his defense is not, like, super elite, but, like, the 2 green stats he has are 89 interior and 81 help defense, 82 block. He is a smaller power forward center, but, dude, like, he has 82 strength, which is stronger than any of those other dudes, shooters that we were talking about. He has incredible post moves, post hook and post fade, 88, 85, 85, which for these cards, I mean, like, just, what are these cards? 93, 3, 90 mid. He has speed boost with a coach and a shoe. He's got 79 speed with ball, 84 speed. So he's the best of all of those. And dude, he feels bigger than 6'8", and he's 240 pounds, so he's got some size behind him. Hall of Fame pick and roller and putback boss will help him get rebounds on the offensive end of the court. I mean, he has all the freaking deep hooks, drop stepper, fancy, fast break, John Slayer, Lob City, Pro Touch, Showtime. Man, he is loaded up, back down, cross key, and then shooting badges. Obviously, it would have been awesome if he got Hall of Fame range, but he has gold. That's fine, dude. Like, if you're shooting from Hall of Fame range with this card, like, dude, you're probably gonna be doing very good even if you had the badge, because, like, if you got to shoot from there to get open all the time, then, like, you're probably struggling. So, slippery off ball is gonna make him feel faster on the offense of the floor without the ball. He's gonna move around, get open. Hot zone hunter on Hall of Fame, green machine, corner. And then, yeah, he has quick draw and range on gold. Downhill and quick first step on Hall of Fame. Like I said, all these badges make you feel faster. Hall of Fame post spin. He's got bailout, dream shake, and Lob City as well. No break starter. Kind of pisses me off. But he's got clamps. I mean, he has Hall of Fame rebound chaser again. He's going to be a good rebounder for his size. And none of these other badges on Hall of Fame. But, dude, like, he is a just very versatile card that you could use to burn bigger, slower centers. Or you can move to the power forward. And he would do okay against pretty much anybody. Because he has 84 speed. And every badge to speed him up, to make him feel faster. 2K did a good job on that. That's why I put him up in S tier for these cards anyway. Next up, we have Diamond Cody Zeller. And, dude, this is the stupidest thing ever is that this card is 15K MT. Bro, 7 foot. Just listen to this. He is 7 foot tall. 7 foot tall, okay? He has an 85 three-pointer, 92 mid. With Stotts, that's an 89 right there. If you put a shoe on him, it's a 92, whatever. He's going to be fine on 3. 85 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk, 80 driving layup, 85 draw foul, 92 post moves, 92 post hook, 88 post fade, 79 hands, 79 speed, 77 acceleration, 71 speed with ball. He doesn't have a 40 ball handle. But every other stat besides that and reaction time and shot IQ are above 75. This is like one of those damn hidden Opal cards. He's got an 89 block, 75 shot contest, 78 lateral quickness for a 7-footer, 88 interior, 78 perimeter, 94 and 95 on rebound. Dude, I played one game with this card. He had 18 points and 15 rebounds with 4 blocks against Galaxy Opal Kareem. Hall of Fame back down, deep hooks, Lob City pick and roll, putback balls, more rebounding badges for the offensive end of the floor, and finishing. He has a gold Giant Slayer and Pro Touch, going to finish at the rim. Hall of Fame deep fades, green machine, hot zone, pick and popper, gold range extender. Dude, yeah. Hall of Fame bailout, break starter, dimer, flashy passer, and needle threader with gold downhill and quick first step. And then on defense, Hall of Fame box, post move, rebound chaser, rim protector, tireless fender, trapper, worm. Like, dude, like he's the same player model as Dino Raja. He's not as fast. He can't dribble as good. Everything else, that's the man right there. They even wear the same damn number 40. He has gold brick wall, clamps, heart crusher, moving truck, dude. Like, yeah, dude is the best center out of these spotlights that have come out that I know of. Is this guy right here, for sure. Next up, we have Pink Diamond Tyler Herro, and yeah, dude, this guy is a G, bro. He's one of the best dribblers in the game, one of the best shooters in the game, and they actually gave him really good defense too. 92 perimeter help, 94 lateral, 91 steal. 73 shot contest, not horrible. He's got low rebounding stats, but he actually rebounds okay because his 6'6" feels more like 6'8". 92 ball handle, 89 speed with ball, dude. With his dribble moves, that doesn't feel that slow. 85 driving dunk. This dude gets contact dunks, and he has flashy dunks too. His tendency for the flashy is 80, so that's actually not that bad. And he has finishing, like elite finishing badges. The most elite badges on finishing for a guard: acrobat, fancy, pro touch, relentless, slithery, and teardropper. Only other one he could have got that would have helped him more would have been Giant Slayer, and it's on gold. He has that. He also has Showtime and Fast Break, so he pumps his team up. Shooting badges, every single shooting badge there is in the game is on Hall of Fame, and he has them. Range extender, hot zone, quick draw, playmaking, ankle breaker, downhill, quick first step, space creator, and tight handles on Hall of Fame with handles for days, stopping, going unplugged. Dude, this guy's the best dribbler in the game, or at least one of them. Clamps, interceptor, off-ball pass, pick dodger. He does have gold intimidator. Dude, he's in the discussion for the best card out of this spotlight sim thing. Next up, we have Duncan Robinson, and dude, 6'8", shooting guards. Tracy McGrady come to mind, right? He's not that fast. He feels a little bit slower, but like elite shooter, 98 shot 3-pointer. He is the best shooter of all the shooters. He has an easy, quick release. He's got an 89 vertical. He's got 85 driving dunk. He's going to be posterizing, folks. 90 pass perception, dude. He gets lots of interceptions. Like, that's what I like. And he does have decent finishing badges. They're not great ones, but he does have most of them. Pro Touch, Fancy, Acrobat. He does Hall of Fame, Showtime, and Fast Break. And then he has every single shooting badge, but Hot Start and Quick Draw are on gold. Everything else is Hall of Fame. Range Extender. He has Pick and Popper at the 2. It's an interesting combination there. Hall of Fame Quick First Step, Gold Downhill, Bailout, and Space Creator. And then he has Clamps. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, he's just really good. If he was a little bit faster and a little bit better on defense, bro, he'd be S tier easily. Next up, we have Diamond Terrence Ross. And, guys, like, he doesn't have clamps, but, like, unless you're like a really one of those people that off ball and do settings, Like, bro, nobody's like really feeling like their clamps actually works unless you got your settings turned up and you're over there standing in the corner looking at yourself, you know, instead of playing basketball and the computer play for you. So I really don't think as elite as this guy is on offense, he can be overlooked. At 96 3 ball, 95 mid, he has 90 shot IQ, 98 driving dunk. He has 68 post fade, which isn't horrible. 92 speed, 88 with speed ball, 90 ball handle. He's a good passer. He's got 90 perimeter defense, 98 vertical, 85 steal. I mean, like, yeah, his defense freaking sucks, but like, dude, he's elite on offense. Pro touch, relentless and acrobat, slithery finisher on Hall of Fame. Those are elite. He has Giant Slayer, teardropper, Lob City finisher. Dude, like, cross key score. He has some big man finishing badges like catch and shoot, deadeye, range extender, difficult shots, slippery off ball. Those are all elite shooting badges. He has a bunch of gold ones too. He's downhill and quick first step on Hall of Fame. I mean, like, he's good, and he has a bunch of defensive badges. He has Hall of Fame chase down tireless. He has interceptor on gold. He has trapper. I mean, like, dude, I really don't think he's that bad of a card. I mean, I could put him here in B tier because he's probably, I don't know, man. He's a 6'7" shooting guard. Like, where, you know, that size is going to make up for the lack of clamps. I mean, I guarantee you're not that much better with Duncan Robinson than you would be with Terrence Ross. Trust me. Like, he's just not that much better. Next up, we have DJ Augustine. And, dude, they broke his release. Like, I don't care what anybody says. This card is 5'11", and his release is the slowest. It feels like there's no quick draw on there, and he has Hall of Fame quick draw, which is crazy. He's got good defensive badges. He can get some steals and stuff, but, dude, like, he's one of the worst cards in the set. Next up, we have Rui Hachimura. And contrary to popular belief, I don't think this card's that great. I think he's like basically Jabari Parker. He's 6'8", and even though he's one of those cards that has a ton of like 80-ish stats, like nothing is just totally standing out, but he is pretty damn good post fade. He's got 90 driving dunk, but I mean, I don't know what his flashy tendency is. It says it's 95, but like he just doesn't have a good dunk package. Like, you can have 95 flashy tendency and not have a good dunk package, and there you go. 83 speed with ball, 86 speed. Like, he's not that fast. And the fact is that 80 interior, 85 perimeter. I mean, like, he's probably, he can beat him at A tier, but like a lot of people think he's S tier, and it's just not really that much S tier to me. He just doesn't feel like it. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a huge Rui Hachimura fan of the animations on this card. And yeah, he has normal animations, like, so he's supposedly be a dribbler, but you know, be able to dribble and stuff, but you know, they didn't fix his dribbling, so that. But he does have some pretty elite badges, just strung across the board, to, you know, on Hall of Fame, that, you know, make him an A tier player. But like, yeah, dude, I'd take PJ Washington over him all day, every day. He just is a glitchier character this year. There's just a better release, all that good stuff. Next up, we have Will Barton, and Will Barton is A tier. And, you know, again, like, he's an elite finisher. He has all kinds of Hall of Fame finishing badges, including, and I'll go through those real quick. He has a 98 driving dunk, though. Yeah. He has a 98 vertical, so the dude can get up. He's got good defense, 95 lat quick, 90 steal. He's got 89 3, 94 mid, but acrobat, fancy. I mean, he has contact and consistent. Like, I'm not yelling those out because those, most everybody has those. Fast break finisher, Giant Slayer, Lob City, Pro Touch, Putback Boss, Relentless, Showtime, Slithery, Teardropper, and Gold Cross Keys. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Gold Corner Deadeye, Hot Start, Hot Zone Green, Range Extender, Slippery Off Ball. He's got Hall of Fame Quick First Step, Gold ankle breaker bailout downhill. I mean, like, dude, they gave this guy gold downhill to slow him down. Like, I mean, that's what they had to do. Hall of Fame clamps and no intimidator, or man, he'd probably be up here on the S tier. Next up, we have Malik Beasley, and I think that pretty much Malik Beasley and Will Barton are very similar types of cards. You know, the one time I used Malik Beasley, dude, he was shooting lights out. So he's a 6'5" shooting guard, and he doesn't have point guard eligibility, but 94 3, 93 mid, 90 driving dunk, 91 speed, 87 speed with ball, 87 perimeter defense, 90 lateral quickness, 79 steal. Yeah, I mean, he just acrobat, pro touch there, relentless, some good. I mean, he has everything good on gold. Hall of Fame Deadeye, though. Difficult shots, green machine, range extender, slippery off ball, corner, catch and shoot. I mean, yeah, he's got all the shooting badges, and he's got everything but handles for days on the playmaking badges to make him elite, plus needle threader, which is a really good passing badge. He's got clamps and interceptor. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's a good card. He's a good card for sure. And I'm gonna have to probably put him down here on the B tier, though. Just move him down because he's not. I don't think he's. I mean, he's just not. Man, I mean, yeah, we'll put Terrence Ross down there. I mean, dude, I don't know, man. Are you really gonna let Gold? Yeah, let's put Terrence Ross right here. We got Terrence Ross there. Just because he doesn't have clamps, and I hate to say that, but god dang it, like, why in the heck do they do that? All right, so next up we have Amari Spellman, and I think this is one of the worst cards that was released. Obviously, it's an amethyst, but he just doesn't have good animations. He has base 1 hesitation, so the 70-something ball control you get with coach and shoe doesn't really help that much. He has 61 pick and roll defense IQ, so dude, not very good there as well. 75 defensive consistency, that's pretty bad stat. Terrible passer, which I like to pass through on a big man. He's not very fast, 74-68. Driving dunk, you know, with he just doesn't drive the basket. He's okay in the post, but he's a 6'9" center, and he just didn't feel that good. He's got elite finishing badges. So maybe I need to play with him a little bit more. He does have gold range extender. Like, what in the world? Oh, I know who I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about somebody else. Okay. All right, yeah, we got that. Okay. So we'll move you up here, Omari, because you're basically Daniel Teese with some better matches. 90 strength, too. Okay, well, I need to play with Omari a little more. Next up, we have Danilo Gallinari, and I put him up here on S tier, man. Danilo has been one of my favorite cards from this, and if you don't know, man, basically he's got Larry Bird's animations, a lot of them anyway. He has his own release, which is one of the best releases in the game. And Danilo has Hall of Fame range extender too, which for you guys out there that like that badge. He's got a 96-3, 95 mid, 80 driving dunk, which with my coach is the 87 with the shoe. I had a hyper dunk on him. 89 post fade, dude. He has all those badges on Hall of Fame. 87 speed, 85 with ball. He is 6'10" small forward, power forward. 86 lateral quickness, 78 steal, 75 block, 80 defensive rebounding, 86 strength. Yeah, I mean, dude, he's just a freaking one of those players that can do everything. Cross key, drop stepper, pro touch, relentless, slithery are his Hall of Fame finishing badges. He also has gold back down deep hooks, pick and roller, fancy putback. Yeah, I mean, he's got all kinds of good shit. On shooting badges, every single shooting badge, but Pump Fake Maestro is Hall of Fame, and he has pretty much all of them. Range extender on Hall of Fame, hot zone, hot start, green machine, deep phase, dead eye corner, clutch, catch. Yeah, he's got them all. Hall of Fame downhill, post spin, quick first step, and space career. Dude's one of the glitchiest post players in the game. I mean, I made a video on him. Go check that video out. It's actually with the controller cam. Show you how to do some of the post moves with him. He has gold, bailout, break starter, dimer, dream shake, flashy, lob city, pass, fake, maestro, tight handles, and unpluckable. The only badge he doesn't have is handles for days. Like, kind of crazy. Hall of Fame clamps, post move, lockdown, and tireless. And then he has every other gold badge. Or badge on gold, and yeah, I mean, he's elite. He doesn't have rebounding badges, but everything else, brick wall, moving truck, dude. Yeah, he's just got a full slate of badges. Next up is this Dennis Schroeder card, and dude, Dennis Schroeder is going down here on D tier. No range extender on a 6-foot point guard. He can't dunk. He's not. I mean, like, he's not elite on defense. Like, I mean, he may like have some of the badges or whatever, but like, something that just stands out. 72 pick and roll defense IQ, dude. People run pick and roll. 64 shot contest, 46 strength, 84 vertical. Like, dude, like, you're not contesting shots with those. He has 64 reaction time. I don't even know what that does. He does have elite finishing though, so he can get to the rim. You just have to be real creative with it. Like I said, no range extender. He does have elite dribbling badges, but his handles are pretty good. They are pretty good. His release is kind of slow, though. He has Hall of Fame clamps and interceptor there. I mean, I'm putting him up here. I mean, and the reason why is because I've used him, and he's better than this guy. and I mean, other than the rest of them, he's definitely, he's probably one of the worst point guards. But anyway, yeah. Next up, we have Steven Adams. And if dude had decent speed, you know, he would have to be S tier for sure. But, like, his Hall of Fame, like, just talk about this card on defense. I mean, he got a good enough 3-ball with the coach in his shoe. He could be, like, 77, 76. So he's fine there, right? He's got an 83 post hook, and he has a 75 mid-range. So, like, he's hitting shots. His defense is absolutely elite, though. 85 lateral quickness, 80 steal, 95 block, 96 shot contest. He's one of the only people that have, like, a high shot contest with Hall of Fame Intimidator. Most of the time they nerf that, and they did it on him. He has every defensive badge in the game, including, like, badges like Pick Dodger, Pickpocket, Off-Ball, Pest, Lightning, Interceptor. Those are guard badges, right? Hall of Fame clamps. Like, dude, I mean, I almost want to put this card up here, but I have not ever used it or played against it, but his speed is horrendous. Next up, Gary Trent Jr. And, bro, like, he might have some of the worst handle animations in the game. They didn't update any of them. And so, like, he's not as good as says he can dunk and do all that. He has Hall of Fame chase down artists, and that's great, but, like, 6'5" shooting guard. He has Hall of Fame range extender, obviously, but, like, dude, like, if you have horrible handles, like, the only way you're going to dunk is in fast breaks, and, like, he didn't have. I'm pretty sure that his speed is not elite. Let me double check it. I've used him, and it just didn't feel. Yeah, 85 speed with ball on a 6'6" shooting guard is not that fast. I mean, dude, you'd be better off going to getting Diamond Kobe. 80 driving dunk. He's, you know, doesn't an elite dunker. He's got 58 strength, 53 still. Not very good in the post. Yeah, he just, like, dude, they just, like, missed it with some of these cards. Like, it's like him and Kevin Knox. Like, dude, like, some of the worst animations. And it's not that they're the worst animations. It's just that they're animations for people who have 70 to 80 ball control, not freaking 86 plus. For guys that can't speed boost, basically. Or for guys that can't speed boost with a coach in the shoe. So his, you know, silver card or whatever is what these animations were based upon. They need to be updated whenever they get better cards, because, like, right now, dude, it just makes people, it renders guys, like, kind of unusable, because that you become handicapped once the community figures that out about a card. Is like, okay, well, you know, his handles are shit, so if I just deny him the ball, or if I just smother him, and only him, if I set my settings up to smother this guy, I'm going to be able to shut him down, because, like, the only thing he's really elite at that they can't undo is his shooting, because, you know, once they put quick draw and range extender on somebody, you know, it's like, if they're open, they can just pull the trigger, because they got quick draw, and they got range extender, so they can hit. But, like, yeah, you know, you can give him all the freaking playmaking badges in the world, and if his animations suck, you're not really going to be able to get by anyone, because you can't combo out of moves until you get the pro level animation signature dribble moves. Anyway, moving on. Galaxy Opal Donovan Mitchell. Do I really need to talk about this card? The diamond would be freaking S tier on this list. He was great on defense. He was a great finisher, a great shooter. He has a huge green window, and yeah, this Galaxy Opal here, dude, like, he's got to be one of the best point guards in the game. Joe Ingles. Man, similar situation, dude. Like, I mean, he's a big shooting guard, and he's got great defense. But you're gonna put him on B tier just because his animations just aren't there. And Joe, unfortunately, man, like, he has the potential to be like a really, really good card if he had the animations on there. I don't think he does. I haven't dribbled with him, but I've played against him, and he did not feel like he was, you know, tough to handle. He can't dunk at 65. They took away. I thought he had a decent post fade in real life. It's freaking 55 on here. Speed of ball is 82, but his defense, yeah, it's up there in the elite realm, as well as his shooting. I don't know, man. I mean, like, he put him on A tier for now, but he may have to move back down to B. Next up is Marquis Chris, and Marquis Chris gonna go in C tier. Marquis has got, he's smaller guy and with no ball handling. So, like, these smaller guys, like, it's like Kenyon Martin, bro. Like, there are select people that are good with these cards, but the majority of it, like, people, you know, you have to manipulate the controls in order to make that work, and it's just tough to do that with, you know, when new cards are coming out all the time. You know, it's like, do you really want to sit there and hold L trigger and let go and press down turbo just to speed boost out of the post animation from half court just to be able to get by people, to get your quick first step to activate, or do you just want to get, you know, a card that actually already has all that stuff? He's got 79 shooting, 76 speed with ball, 87 speed, 91 block, 89 streak, 98 vertical. I mean, yeah, he's on the same lines here as Amari Spellman, Christian Wood. Yeah, I mean, basically they're all the same card. They're all the same card. There's not much difference in them. Lou Williams, I don't like his release. He's never had a good release. But this year of all, you can use these guys. He's Hall of Fame range extender. He's got you know, very high ratings as well. He's got Hall of Fame, all Hall of Fame playmaking badges. Like, dude is loaded up on there. Unfortunately, obviously, 65 driving dunk puts him in that rare in the middle phase of, I'd rather it just be 25 than 65, because it feels like it inhibits them a little bit finishing. You know, I'd rather just be able to turbo to the rim and press to do a layup than turbo to the rim and end up with a terrible dunk animation. He's an elite shooter. Like I said, elite playmaking, handles for days, ankle breaker, quick first step, space creator on Hall of Fame. The lack of the downhill badge is going to make this card not finish at the rim very well, and his defense is pretty bad. Dude, you got to go down here. You're going down here with DJ for your broken release. Next up is Jared Dudley, and he is S tier. And dude, I'm overloaded with S tier players, but like, I feel like all these cards can compete with any God Squad. Like, you could use one of these cards at the position that they're offered, and you could compete with God Squads with these cards. So, like, that's why I have so many S tier players, and more of that than, you know, here in the middle, because these cards can all compete with God Squads, and not really like have many weaknesses in them either. So yeah, Jared Dudley, 96 3-pointer, one of the best releases in the game. He's got 85 driving dunk, 89 speed ball, or 87 speed ball, 89 speed, 90 vertical, 88 strength, 95 perimeter, 88 interior. Dude, I mean, I've never put up a triple double in the one game I used this card yesterday. Hall of Fame Pro Touch, fancy, and then he has a contact consistent, but then he has a ton of gold finishing badges. He's got, I mean, he's got every shooting badge on Hall of Fame but Deadeye, Nice, and Veins. He's Hall of Fame quick draw and range center, but yeah, those were gold. Quick first, yeah, gold, Deadeye, and Ice, and Veins, sorry. Hall of Fame quick first step, gold dimer, bailout, break starter, needle threader, tight handles. He doesn't have a downhill badge, so he's going to feel a little bit slower than he should, but his defense makes up for it with clamps, interceptor, intimidator. Dude, he was blocking so many shots for me. I mean, I don't even know. He doesn't have rim protector, but he has post move, chase down, and rebound chaser along with Hall of Fame pogo stick. So yeah, dude's elite. JaVale McGee, I liked him. I'm putting him up here, man. He's got decent speed. He's just an all-around good card, man. He could shoot. He could go to the rim. He could throw lobs to him. He can protect the rim. He can get rebounds. He's 7 foot. And he's 75 speed for, dude, he's a big build for 7-footer. He can shoot, too, and a decent post game. So, yeah, he goes there. Kostas Antetokounmpo. I really don't think he's that bad of a card, actually. I mean, like, he's a good rebounder. He's a good rebounder. He's a good rim protector. He's okay ball control. He's got okay shot. He feels like beginning of the year Giannis, which, dude, every Giannis is a B tier card or above. So yeah, Devin Booker. Oh my God, we're gonna have to take somebody off of up here because we're running out of space. So who is the casualty of the S tier first? I'm gonna say it's Spencer Dinwiddie because I don't like his release, and Devin Booker, you can go up there and be on S tier. So Devin Booker. I haven't used him or played against him, but I'm hearing he has new release, new animations, and I watched some gameplays, and he's a very elite shooter and looks better on defense. So yeah, until otherwise noted, he deserves to be up there. I've never liked his cards in the game before, and since 2K18 they changed something with his dribble moves. If they haven't changed his dribble moves this year, then yeah, you're gone. All right, Mikkel Bridges is going up here into S tier. Dude's an elite defender, finisher at the rim, and has a great shot. I mean, he's basically a budget Kawhi Leonard. I mean, like that's who he plays like out there on the court. And dunking is like nasty, ferocious dunks. Like, dude just throws it down. And yeah, that's why he has to go up here on S tier. And now we have someone that has to come down. Oh, we can just roll down. Okay, so he's going on S tier. We got Ty Jerome, and he can't dunk, and he can't shoot threes from deep, and he has no Hall of Fame defensive badges, so you're going down here in C tier. He is 6'6", so that does help him out a lot. Check Diallo. Check is, he's not a bad card, man. He is actually not a bad card. He doesn't, if he only just had like a little bit better ball control, then, you know, that would be great. Because at 74, that basically puts you at, with coach and shoe 81. He will get speed boosting in takeover. So that's nice. But, you know, getting takeover with a guy with a 79 3 ball. And, you know, just mid-level at pretty much everything but driving dunk and not being able to speed boost is going to be tough. He's a smaller guy in the post. And he has 54 pick and roll defense IQ, which is another thing. Yeah, and, you know, he just doesn't have that extra boost that you need there. He's got some great defensive Hall of Fame badges, and then he has Clemson Intimidator on gold. So, yeah, I mean, Check's not a bad card, dude. I mean, I would say he's very on par with this Kostas Antetokounmpo. And, yeah, we're making room here for some more cards. Javon Carter. Man, who's my point guard on that? Javon Carter is better than Dennis Schroeder. There you go. Javon Carter is better than Dennis Schroeder. He is great on defense. He has 80 strength. He has range extender. Dude, yeah, Javon Carter he's a dick, man. He's a good card. Like, what? Why they gotta be so dicks to these cards, man? Making the cheapest cards are some of the better ones. And dude, if he was a higher level card, you'd be like thinking, wow, he's one of the better point guards in the game for a small guy. He's 6'2", but he has 80 strength. He's got 94 speed. He's got 92 driving layup, 65 driving dunk, inhibits him. 95 perimeter, 97 help, 98 pass per 7, 97 steal. He's a good card. Giant Slayer and Pro Touch on Hall of Fame. He's got gold range extender, dimer, floor general, quick first step, tight handles, no handles for days. But he has clamps, intimidator, interceptor. Like, dude, I mean, like, that's why he's B tier for me, because, like, he has my 3 favorite defensive badges. Next up, we have Jabari Parker here. And Jabari, dude, Jabari is a straight up B tier, B tier G. Jabari is, yeah, he doesn't do anything great. And, dude, Hall of Fame range extender can break releases. And, dude, his green window doesn't feel very big. But shooting, like, off of a Hezi or a Peekaboo, it actually feels better. So he's one of those cards that has like mostly all 80 to 90 stats, and yeah, that includes 3 ball. But 97 vertical is nice. He's good in the post too. Some, you know, more rare badges that we don't see a lot of: Acrobat, Cross Key, Fancy, Giant Slayer, Lob City, Pick and Roller, Pro Touch, Putback Boss, Relentless, and Showtime. Also gold back down. He's in a small forward position, or power forward. So yeah, I mean, these are some good badges to have. He's got Hall of Fame pick and popper, quick draw, hot zone. He has gold range extender, gold deep fades. He has gold ice and veins, and then slippery off ball, downhill and quick first step. I mean, he feels like a good card. I mean, I probably got to put him up here on A tier. He just solid all around. Moving truck pogo. Defensive though, those are his only 2 Hall of Fame badges, and he doesn't have any rebounding badges, which, yeah, it kind of hurts. But I mean, for this list, he'd go there. A normal list, just of cards in the game, he's probably B tier. I mean, like he's not going to be that much worse than any other power forward, small forward. There's just not that big of a difference between all the cards this year, unfortunately, for people who spend a lot of money on the Opals. Next up, we have Bogdanovich, and another guy who doesn't dribble great, but is an elite shooter, and doesn't have defense. And yeah, the one time I played against him, he wasn't hitting shots for the guy. So yeah, Harry Giles got to go up here in S tier, dude. This guy, he's one of my favorite centers in the game. I mean, like Dino Raja maybe number 1. But yeah, he's good. He is good. He is so good. And he's got 84 speed, 75 speed ball, 69 ball handle, so he can be boosted up there. 88 block, good in the post. Decent driving dunk, but, you know, like I said, I have thoughts. Hall of Fame drop stepper, lob city, fast break, pro touch, pick and roller, putback boss. He's got gold deep hooks and cross key. He's got Hall of Fame range extender and quick draw. He's got Richard Jefferson's release, which I like, which I just got used to it because I used Jokic all year, at the beginning of the year. Deep fades on gold, which is nice. He's got Dimer, downhill, flashy, needle threader, pass fake, and quiz first step on Hall of Fame with bailout and Lob City, dude. Box, intimidator, pogo, post move, and worm. He's got clamps, brick wall, moving truck. This dude is a freaking legit ass card, and yeah, he's one of my favorite cards out of this whole spotlight thing. And his price is continually going up every day, so I suggest if you want it, then it might be time to go get it. DeLon Wright, he's basically Ty Jerome. He's a big card, but yeah, he's just not great defensively. Can't really shoot that good, and but he's an elite playmaker. I put him on B tier. I think he's a little bit better than Ty Jerome. He can dunk a little bit better, so yeah, I'm gonna throw him up on B tier. They're basically the same card. Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, in real life, he's probably A or B tier, but in this, he's man. It just feels like to me, like he's a more consistent shooter. Like he's a more consistent shooter for me than Kevin Porter Jr. Doesn't have Intimidator though. I'm gonna put him right here on this B tier. But yeah, I mean he's a step below Tyler Herro, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Lance Stephenson, those guys. But I mean, you know what? There's not really any shooting guard small forwards up here besides Kevin Reddish, and he is probably the next best besides him. So yeah, Hall of Fame range extender, like I said, elite release. His size up is not the greatest, but he does have Dwayne Wade's Pro 3 Hezi and behind the back. Robert Covington Diamond, help him find it. Robert Covington Diamond is dude, he's the best defensive card that I've used. Yeah, he is one of the most elite defenders in the game, and he has range extender. He's so strong too. He can go to the rim. His stats are very high as well. Super elite card right there for the Rockets. Go get that card, man. Like, dude, Ty Debo, he starts him. You should take note. He's the best player in my team, or at least one of them. Next up, we have Pink Diamond John Moran, and elite finisher with elite shooting now, and pretty elite defense. Yeah, I mean he's definitely S tier. Justice Winslow. I feel the same about this card. Justice Winslow is yeah, he is so dang good. Small forward, point guard. He's good at both positions. I love that card as well. He's got range extender. He's got elite defensive badges. Yeah, going to be able to do it all as well. Brandon Clark going to go on A tier. Grayson Allen, to me, he's S tier, dude. I don't care about the cold zones, man. Hall of Fame range extender. He's great on defense, dude. On my budget account, I have him, and he has with Brad Stevens, he has lockdown takeover, and dude, it is a trip. Brandon Ingram up here on S tier as well. Jackson Hayes is he's about, you know, he's pretty similar to Mitchell Robinson. His stats are higher, but he still sucks at shooting. DeJounte Murray, kind of the same C tier here. Bryn Forbes, are going to go up here and put him on D tier. And then last but not least is James Harden. And I know I finished this video quickly, but as you can hear in the background, probably my kid, one of them's going crazy and the other one's going crazy for having to help for 5 seconds. James Harden is not D tier. James Harden is S tier, dude. I mean, like, he's a really good card. Like, people just give him shit because, like, he didn't get, like, the perfect stats. But he's still, dude, he's still one of the best cards in the game. And it's all about animations, too, with James Harden. So, if you have James Harden's animations down, you will have success doing, you know, work with James Harden at the point guard or shooting guard position. It won't really matter, dude. James Harden can kill folks, dude. And I really didn't get to talk much about this Grayson Allen card, but he is one of my favorite new cards in the game, dude. He's an amazing dunker. Dude, yeah. I'm doing a video on Grayson Allen, so if you're new to the channel watching this video, then you can check that video out as well. I'll be putting out more videos on some of these Spotlight Sim cards as I get them on my own accounts and have time to put them out. Obviously, busy man right now with the kids, but yeah, dude, James Harden, Like, there's nothing wrong with this card at all. I mean, you could have given better post moves. I don't know why they nerfed some stats on Opals, but apparently they do. He's got absolutely elite shooting, finishing, playmaking. Everything's on Hall of Fame. And Clamps, Interceptor. You know what? Why they didn't give him? They didn't give him Intimidator. It's probably why people are. But for this list, he definitely has tier. You know, obviously, I struggle with James Harden because I try to shoot too many of those drop kick step backs where he kicks his leg. But you might not do that. But anyway, that's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Carson Cruz. Peace.